Good morning, everybody. Dave Fleming here with Morgan Evans. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, Dave. Happy to be here alongside you.
And we're here at the Foot Solutions Arizona Grand Slam. It's men's and women's doubles day. We'll start with the men at 10 a.m. and at noon, the ladies will take the court. So let's talk about the men first, Morgan. The Johns boys are coming for another title.
They are. They have looked incredible. For me, one of the big stories is how well Devilliers and Tyson McGuffin can start to find some mojo. They didn't find their best stuff in the last tournament. I'm curious to see how they're going to bring it today.
Yeah, so we've got new pairings. We also have Matt Wright and Newman, who played for the first time in the first stop on the PPA Tour and made the final. They have some new strategic things they're going to try out. We'll see if that works out. Big field, lots of good teams. We'll have it all here for you starting at 10 a.m. The women then will start at noon. Will we get a rematch from our first final? We'll see.
It was such a good match. I hope to see it. Again, the Waters, they didn't feel like they played their best pickleball in the last tournament. They came away with the bronze. No bad feat at all, but I'm looking to see if they can really lift their game again today.
Yeah, so the final in stop one in Phoenix, so just about 30 minutes from here, was the new pairing of Lucy Kovalova and Callie Smith playing Jessie, Irvine, and Parenteau. That was quite a match, and we'll see those ladies absolutely out here today.
You can't wait. It's going to be another fantastic day for pickleball.
So can Ben Johns and Tyson McGuffin, who have already clinched a spot in both mixed doubles and singles, schedule a third match on Sunday? You've got to watch alongside us to see if that happens. We're going to start right now. Let's play pickleball. And our wonderful tournament is brought to you by Foot Solutions, Hertz, Select Medical, Duper, Uncharted, see it in theaters tonight, Baird, Gearbox, the DuraFast 40, Fitvine Wines, Acrotech Sports Surfaces, Hyper Ice. And as I mentioned, we are thrilled this year to have a movie partner throughout the PPA Tour, Morgan, and Uncharted just opened up in theaters. You got to go see it. There are tremendous reviews from the fans of this series and this movie coming in, and I'm going to read one right off their great adventure movie. I loved every second of Tom Holland on the screen. So go check this out, folks, in movie theaters right now, Uncharted. So Dave Fleming here alongside Morgan Evans, and it's men's and women's doubles day. Men are going to start. Women will hit the court around noon, and we're going to start out with a couple of 16-year-olds on the court. Tell everybody about them, Morgan.
Yes, Hayden Patriquin and Wyatt Stone. They've played together quite a few times. They've trained together. We saw Hayden on this court yesterday, and he looked good. Honestly, looked really sharp. They couldn't squeak out a win. It was a tough match, no doubt about it. But the kid has grown from strength to strength. I've seen him in tournament play now for over a year and a half or so. And he looked amazing when I first played against him, and he's just gotten better and better. The two-handed backhand is one to watch, but it's the speed and the agility. Stone, the kind of power he possesses on the forehand side, keeps so stable in the lower half, really flicks the wrist well. He's watching, obviously, some of the more veteran pros out there, and he's really taken notes. So it's going to be good to watch.
Yeah, you're going to see these two flying all over the court. Stone loves to poach, an aggressive player. And I think you're right. You know, as pickleball has evolved over the last few years and tournaments like this are streamed and you can go watch and mimic, and that's what these youngsters do. It's no different than young football players wanting to see how does Patrick Mahomes throw a football. These guys are watching how does Ben Johns hit a pickleball. Other side of the court is an Aussie and the Share Bear.
Yeah, this is the first I'm hearing of him being an Australian. Although, when I think about it, I have at least 3 friends back home who is also named Spizzo. and none of them have a last name actually Spizzo. So I'm curious if that's his real name. We often also would just call him Damo Spizzo. So Damien Spizzo and Cher Bear, they are going to have a little bit of a tough battle, I think. These kids are going to be no pushovers. The young guns will certainly have an agility advantage,
No
I'd
doubt.
say. And we'll see if the experience of Ryan Sherry and Damien Spizzo can prove too much for them.
Yeah, and this court has been very good to Ryan Sherry this week. He had a great run in singles, beat Thomas Wilson in an epic 17-15 third game. Just,
oh yeah,
it went on forever. It went on forever, and he scrapped that out. Then he beats another very good singles player, Johnson Koller, ends up finishing, unfortunately, with the aluminum medal, finishing fourth. But that's a great run by Ryan Sherry, and he was kind enough to walk the viewers through his elaborate and very intense training program off court.
Oh, good.
And that is the sarcasm font, folks.
Okay, excellent, yes. No, he is a character, but on the court, he is an absolute natural.
Yes.
And, you know, you look at him and how he prepares, you might think how is he going to get these points? But the man can stripe the ball like nobody's business. So it's going to be fun to watch.
You know, you've got a player that played at University of Florida tennis. So the foundation is there forever. And Spizzo's a good complement to his game. And, you know, can they keep the youngsters under control? That's what they're going to have to figure out. Our referees for this match are Chris German and Rebecca Gilcott. So, folks, let's play pickleball. Damien Spizzo to serve to Wyatt Stone. And as the crowd is filtering in, and it's going to be packed in here today, if you're in the Arizona area, come check this out.
The assistant ref there just...
Had a football call?
I guess so. Wow. Didn't think he was anywhere near the line.
Oh, and the...
Oh.
Okay, playing to the crowd early with
That's,
the...
learned that one from Tyson.
Yes.
Good job.
The swing and the miss of the ball 10 feet wide
Yep.
there by Wyatt Stone.
Maybe leave that one in the truck. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, good response.
Because Patrick Quinn had the middle locked down,
Yeah.
but wasn't ready for the next one.
Big serve there from Patrick Quinn.
Again, Stone and Patrick Quinn, both just 16 years old. Love it.
Yeah, it's a sign of the future, for sure. We're going to see more and more of these young guns.
Ryan Sherry is known for that backhand, so stacking Spizzo to the right side of the court.
Oh.
And Spizzo's ball was going to hit not in the entire stadium, and yet Stone took a crack at it.
2-1-1.
Little nerves. There's the pace you talked about earlier, Morgan.
Yeah, he's got a booming forehand.
Gotta like Stone taking the ball out of the air on those dinks there.
Yeah, he's trying to steal enough time away, hopefully catch Ryan Sherry in motion back to the center.
And on the PPA, a serve that hits the net and stays in is a let and played again. Patrick Quinn trying to get himself going after the missed dink there.
Just a little wide. Yeah, I do like that commitment to take a lot of balls out of the air.
Yeah, because you just mentioned it. I mean, time is so valuable in this sport, and if you have less of it, you have less choices, and you are under attack. Big serve by Spizzo there.
Yeah, it's a big serve.
And an even bigger forehand right down the middle, the share bear. There you see what he was doing to people in singles. Imagine that with only one person on that side of the court.
Yeah, I don't want to be on the other side of that. Yeah, it looks like the contact point for that serve is it's right around that waist mark.
Yeah.
It's high. What is it about Australians and pushing the envelope with the serve? Jeez.
Yeah. The paddle face is equally, it's just right there.
Yeah.
These Aussies are pushing every limit.
In this tournament, and I believe going forward at the PPA, that will be a reserve.
Yes, we had a couple of those on Monday, or I mean, excuse me, on Thursday. It's not a fault if they see spin or some tomfoolery on your serving motion.
Tom has been caught many times.
Quite a fool.
Said foolery.
Yeah, just they play at such a fast pace that sometimes they need to slow down on the court.
Oh, it's a beautiful dig there from Sherbat.
So there's that two-handed backhand that is just one of the best in the men's game for sure.
Nice work there. Maximizing his length up at the kitchen line, taking that ball early out of the air.
There's the pace on the forehand. Tough to do when you are dealing with a big serve by Sherry and have to hit that on the run. But that's the athleticism and the youth we talked about on display.
And another free point on serve. Make him feel good.
Again, the shadow's a factor here early. We're under a beautiful covered structure. Sherry tries to find that two-handed flick in the middle there, but no margin because it was so close. The dink before it, so close to the net.
He's an ambitious player, there's no doubt.
Again, Stone out of the air sets up his partner, Patriquin. And they've evened this up.
Good hands.
One-hander, then a two-hander. It's hard to get that left hand onto the paddle when you just fired with one hand. That's impressive by Hayden Patriquin there. And will the elder statesmen on the court call timeout? They will not. They're going to play on.
Oh, well, they didn't turn their heads fast enough.
They did call it out, though.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it did look out from this angle.
Yep, they called it out, yep.
Well,
so it should be 7-4-1.
Should be 7-4-1.
Should be 7-4-1.
Yeah.
So there's a discussion about 7-4-1 is the right score with the.
It's 7-4-1 or 6-4-2.
Yes.
We saw the ball out, and the replay backed up what we saw. That ball's coming towards our end here.
Hey, what? I was
All right. We've got everything squared away.
Got there eventually.
And
Okay.
a meaty forehand halfway up the net. No disguise. The
No.
two-hander is back there. It's coming.
No, you're not always sure exactly where it's going.
Right.
There's a reasonable chance it's middle
Yeah.
backhand. But either way, doesn't make it that easy to stop it.
And that one, I'm not sure the contact point, the wrist was where you would, to get that much, to roll it that low into the net.
Yeah.
Spizzo might want to keep an eye on that. A little shake and bake there on the big drive off of Sherry, and you know, I think that is a highly effective play against this team.
Yeah, we saw this yesterday in the mixed doubles. A lot of drive happy players.
Yes.
Especially for the first 4 or 5 hours. Trying to take advantage of the cooler ball, adding some free speed.
Yes. And a absolute forehand missile hit by Ryan Sherry there.
It's absolutely struck.
Called off his partner and said mine, and then puts it an inch inside both the baseline and the sideline.
Yeah, you can't teach that kind of talent.
Oh. AJ, where are you?
Nice work there.
Crowd loving a peg. 7 apiece. Good battle here to start the day, Morgan.
It is. Yeah, we're in for a treat.
7-1.
Again, great job by Stone of being on balance and reaching forward, but not push. Some players lean forward and try and take it out of the air, and they're off balance. He's not doing that.
No, it's a big difference.
8-7-1.
Excellent angle by Spizzo there. Gets the first stop. Again, we're in game 1, best 2 out of 3 here in men's doubles and women's doubles day.
I think if there's an arena where the boys will have a bit of an advantage, it very well could be the dinking. But I think they're reluctant to lean on that at this point. They want to see if they can overpower the guys.
They come with pace and got them sitting on game point number 1 here.
Oh. Just couldn't get over the top of it.
So Sherry and Spizzo get the ball back. Down 3, but game point saved off the net cord miss by Patriquin. Just caught the outside there. Nice job by Patriquin there. Great job by Patriquin at going behind Spizzo, who had cheated over to the middle because his partner was hitting a backhand. Sometimes people overcommit. You hear tied to the string. It's not always the right thing to do.
No. No, for sure.
Oh, nice flick by Wyatt Stone there, and that is game 1. 16 plus 16 equals game number 1 here for Patriquin and Stone. We'll be right back with game 2 here at the Foot Solutions Arizona Grand Slam.
More bad news today out of Washington, as if the year hadn't given us enough already.
The world will get back on its feet. We'll help you stay on yours. Make an appointment at footsolutions.com.
All right, we are back. Game 2. Again, we're thrilled to have a movie partner, Uncharted, and people are loving this. I'm going to read another audience review. This movie is an action-packed movie with some insane sequences that literally make you say, wow. Got to go see it in movie theaters, folks. Thrilled to have Hollywood be part of the entertainment we're bringing to you, and we've got a couple 16-year-olds looking to take Game 2 and move on in the bracket.
Yeah, they're not old enough to see every film in the cinema.
That is correct.
But they're old enough to win round 1 at a professional pickleball tournament, perhaps.
Nice handle of a heavy drive there by Stone. Stone's longer arms beat Patriquin because he took a full swing and a miss after his partner put the ball away. You'd much rather have both folks going after that on your side, and they're smiling about it.
Oh, it's been called out. Wyatt's not afraid of the share bear.
No.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Got away with
Yeah.
a huge hack there. I think that was wide.
The crowd liked it.
Crowd loved it anyway, but yep. Okay, again, we should be at, yep, 102 is right. Great try by Patriquin. Just didn't quite bend the ATP into the court.
Nice play from him.
Yes.
That third ball, he's got a nice kind of looping technique to it. It really feeds off the backhand slice returns from both Sherry on the backhand side and Spizzo on both of Piers.
Ooh, and some magic hands there. That ball came back to him fast, and he was ready. And Collin Johnson and I talked about this during singles day. If you get that big, heavy cut spin return and you hit top spin, you are hitting a ball that was spinning in that direction, and you get more. You get the benefit of your swing and the ball coming to you with
compound spin. It's a wonderful thing to have if you own a reasonable rolling forehand and you come up against someone with that backhand slice. You really are using what they conceive as a weapon against you, against them.
Absolutely. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. The youngsters are rolling in Game 2.
I used to drink a lot of sport drinks high in sugar. I used to get nauseous on court. And at one point I was like, there must be something out there that I can use differently or I can do differently. For the first time I tried the Electrolyte Supreme, I was able to last throughout the whole day. I did not feel nauseous or feel heavy, and I really liked the flavor. Then I looked at the ingredients on the list and it said no sugar, so that was very attractive for me. No more sugary sport drinks for me.
All right, Dave Fleming back here with Morgan Evans, and youth has been served so far, Morgan.
Indeed, yes. They are playing well. They're controlling their third balls very well, and they're capitalizing on some weak fourths from Ryan Sherry and Damien Spizzo. So if they can keep this going, they'll be heading on to round 2. That was a lackluster round the post attempt from Patrick Quinn. He's quick enough to get out there and use 2 hands.
Yeah, just a sort of a little subtle, and you don't see an ATP that's high.
Ryan Sherry arguing with children.
Okay, right. So.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if the youngsters can handle a little something in their heads besides playing pickleball here.
This will be a bit of a test. I like it. Oh, that's a beautiful lob.
Unbelievable track down. Oh my. That's an insane get by Patrick Quinn to be able to leave it in a safe place. Now, he didn't leave the ball after that in a safe place at all, but he got a gift.
Got away with it. It was impressive to see them maintain their composure after
the little
conversations.
The debate club that we had there in the middle.
Yeah, we'll call it that. Ryan Sherry has had enough.
He's had enough. Just we're going to bring all the heat all the time. Obviously, that ball's going to go through the crowd, but if you can't get out of the way, you can't get out of the way.
Yeah, we're going to see how well the youngsters can leave some of these missiles.
All right, he's talking to Stone some more about the net now. And that's going to continue. There's no question. The conversation is far from over.
And the referee having a quick chat to
everyone is involved in the conversation here.
I wonder at what stage will the parents get involved. Oh
wow.
Yeah,
yeah, this is
this could get different.
It's about to get personal.
It's about to get personal.
Yeah, Sherry is playing 1-on-2 right now, and it is working.
I'd say a timeout wouldn't be a bad decision.
I am a fan of that for them as well, as the 4-0 lead is gone.
If they can just keep their composure, remember what got them to the dance here.
Yeah, all the point construction has been in favor of Patrick Quinn and Stone.
Yeah, Spizzo and Sherry looking to sprint towards the finish line.
And did they ever want that? And off that particular paddle makes it even sweeter. Boy, there's just
a point has been called, and Damian Spizzo is not going to be happy with that. He did catch the ball, and he needed to put his hand up.
Man, we got all sorts of hijinks here.
This is happening.
I can't hear you, and I just wanted to know the score. 3-6-4, that's the running score.
Patrick Quinn wants to redo it.
And that's big of Hayden Patrick Quinn. The point was awarded to him. However, he's electing to redo the points, understanding that the referee isn't always audible to
we are
Damian
redoing
Spizzo.
it. Okay. He was asking, he couldn't hear what the score was. Yeah, there's just a lot going on.
A lot of moving parts.
That is not pickleball.
No. And yes.
Wow, that's
big serve.
That is phenomenal by Wyatt Stone. Huge forehand, big move by Sherry, and again, paddle position and balance.
I tell you, I'm about to give him a middle name, and it's going to be Hands Off.
There's some boxers with that name.
Yeah.
There's a nice move. So now shake and bake off the drive, and here's a shake and bake off the drop.
Very
what
nice.
we mean is your partner comes and gets it, and Spizzo pulls it back across the body there. Really impressive. Oh. And a slider off the top of the tape. This is nuts.
Oh, and Sherry misses that serve, giving the side out, and the serve back to Patrick Quinn.
5-6-1.
Spizzo upping his energy level here and making a difference.
Interesting, another unique kind of attack. Getting to the outside of Patrick Quinn, the cross-court player. But pays dividends.
6-5-1.
Just a little tight to the net there to pull that off.
Yeah, risky and wisely taking a timeout. Good.
So they didn't earlier when we thought they should when the 4-point run happened. They stopped this momentum quickly. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. I don't cream. When I step on the court, this is what I do. Everybody cramping, cause they ain't got that new. I got this cocktail in my glass, and I ain't afraid to drink it. Drink it, drink it, drink it. I pickle and I love it. It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. I don't cramp.
Kovalova. Pickleball cocktail.
All right, we are back. Game number 2 has been full of lots of stuff. Discussions with referees, calls, net cords, lackluster ATPs. We've had it all here, folks. So Stone and Patrick Quinn have called a timeout to stop this run. Sherry and Spizzo looking to take game 2 up 7-5. And again, the net just not in the favor of the youngsters.
Not yet, but the day is long.
And they do have a game 3 in their back pocket if it has to happen. They desperately don't want that to happen.
Oh, Spizzo's down.
Is down. Oh, my goodness. Spizzo off the ground.
Oh, Damian Spizzo.
Let's see this again. He loses his balance, gets the paddle up.
Next level.
Surprises Stone.
That's why he is definitely in the top 2 Australian pickleball players of all time.
And the number 1 Aussie is in the booth with me. Spizzo cannot believe
classic.
A moment where he just simply lost his balance turns into the biggest highlight reel of his career.
He can let this one go now. He's done his job.
Oh dear. Boy.
Sherry still looking.
And we have some Spizzo still on the court there that we're trying to wipe up.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, the crowd is amped into this here. This is great.
Yeah. There's emotions running awry.
All right, the net is evening the balance there a little bit. 6-9 on a 1.
6-9-1.
And Spizzo gets tagged after Sherry there's no disguise.
Yes,
The paddle is up. I'm going to hit it as hard as I can at the person in front of me right now from Sherry. Just wide on the drop. And the crowd. And as if we're at Roland Garros, Sherry is pointing to the spot.
Okay.
Now the crowd is involved in the line
they
call.
They are in danger of having the crowd and now the refs turn on them. They do.
All right, let's see what's happening here.
And he's wag of the finger from the referee. Chris German, referee.
Yes, and Rebecca Gilcott.
Reprimanding the adult team. Not always the norm.
All right, so a warning, not a point taken away there for some finger wagging, and I'm sure choice of vocabulary was involved in that as well.
I can't tell if Spizzo and Sherry are good for center court or not just yet. Good lead there from Patrick Quinn. Sherry hoping someone was going to call that in.
2 points from forcing one of the most chaotic game 3s ever.
Good leave.
Okay. Yeah, the crowd with the youngsters for sure here.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard not to go for them.
Absolutely.
Good hands.
Yeah, a great job by Spizzo. When someone is comfortable attacking and they've put a nice ball in the court and in the kitchen on their backhand to go to the other side of their body there and make them hit a forehand. Well done. Nice roll by Stone, and they're within 1.
8-9-2.
Second call, court 27, Pat Soldier, Todd Larson. Second call, Pat Soldier, Todd Larson, court 27.
Beautiful knife dink by Patrick Quinn there, and kind of a hope ATP attempt there that was an HTP. Hit the net, hit the post squarely there.
Yeah, no, it's lovely technique from Petrikhin. I do like how he fades with the ball. Gives him a little extra room to be able to cut even finer. And Spizzo with a fadeaway attempt through the middle of the forehand. Not high percentage by
suddenly,
any stretch.
through all the conversation, the debate club, Spizzo on the ground, we got a match point.
Yeah.
And Stone holding the backhand.
Yeah.
Sherry able to take it across his body, and it works.
Patrick
One
Quinn
match
did,
point saved.
Pop it up just a little high. He took responsibility. It's good.
And took responsibility there as well, Morgan.
Redemption is served. And we will need another ball.
Nine, 10-2. See if Spizzo can get that big serve in the court here.
Nice return. Inches away from greatness or not.
Another big hack at a ball, and match point number 2 for Stone and Patrick Lynn. And Patrick Quinn steps around and the crowd loves it. 32 total years on that side of the court, and they are moving on. Folks, if the crowd is engaged as they are right now, it's going to be nuts later today here.
What a way to start the day. Oh my God.
So Patrick Quinn and Stone win 11-7, 11-9. They'll get a debate club medal as well. And folks, we've got this all day long. We are at the Foot Solutions Arizona Grand Slam. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We better get small, or in your case, smaller.
You're only 1 inch taller than me.
It's a little more than that.
Follow me! What?
Oh, come on! If I was a little more your size, heck, cute.
Get a ticket to the Uncharted. Rated PG-13.
At Baird, we offer a different, more holistic approach to wealth management. With your career, family, friends, and community, finding time for you and making sure your family's financial plans are on track can be a real challenge. At Baird, our financial advisors get it. We'll partner with you to create a unique financial plan and coordinate with your legal and tax advisors to bring it all together so you have more time for what matters most.
I love this game. The friends I've met along the way, the places it's taken me. This game is all about community. Duper is partnering up to grow the community, to bring accuracy, transparency, and adaptability to the sport. Duper's rating system starts off with accuracy, setting up for success right from the beginning. That's how you make every match count.
Now.
Here, put that in your ear.
Hello?
I can hear you. I'm sitting right next to you.
Adventure.
So much bone, so much blood.
Goes off the map.
He's threatening to kill me.
Don't touch your ear like that. You look like an idiot.
Get a ticket to the Uncharted. Rated PG-13.
How do you get what you want? Eric Weimer, blind man, wanted to climb Mount Everest. My man crazy, but he believed it was possible.
We're gonna do it.
And because he believed, he became the first blind person ever to stand on top of the world. Guaranteed Rate believes in your dreams. That's why we treat everyone like we treat our own family and work extra hard to get you the lowest low rate possible. Because if you believe, you will.
Match point, it's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
Forbes magazine is calling Uncharted the treasure you've been seeking. It's a rush.
Did I not mention that? No, you didn't.
The perfect cinematic escape.
You can't put a price on that! If I was a little more your size.
Yeah, cute.
Get a ticket to the Uncharted. Now playing PG-13.
Electric feel is in my bones, in my bones, in my bones. Pay me color, make me glow,
Tyson
make me
just
glow,
back
make me
at the
glow.
baseline.
Shine like diamonds, bright as gold, bright as gold, bright as gold. Let those good vibrations
That's a great point by Tyson McGuffin.
I got that glow. I got that glow.
For many of us, we just charge ahead because planning for your future takes time. And right now, thinking about your financial future takes on new meaning. At Baird, our financial advisors have guided individuals and families to achieve their goals through every crisis evolution and groundbreaking idea for over 100 years. That's the difference between thinking you're ready for what lies ahead and knowing you've planned for it. Now that's different. Discover the Baird difference.
They're about to get a proper Scottish welcome.
What?
Now,
It's the biggest treasure that's never been found.
get a ticket to the Uncharted.
What is that thing on your face?
Puberty's right around the corner, kid. You can grow your own.
Rated PG-13.
At Foot Solutions, we have highly trained, board-certified podorthists available at our retail locations to expertly fit you in a truly custom orthotic and recommend the perfect footwear from our collection of stylish international brands. We are proud to have thousands of positive reviews online, showcasing the care and attention to detail that defines our service. Come into Foot Solutions and see for yourself how visiting with one of our specialists can improve your quality of life.
OS First Pickleball Performance products feature patented compression zone technology that uses varied compression levels to target specific conditions and support muscle. Be a champion on and off the court with socks and bracing designed to keep you active.
OS First, the official sock of the Pro Pickleball Association. Visit thepickleballsock.com today.
We better get small. Or in your case, smaller.
You're only 1 inch taller than me.
It's a little more than that.
Follow me!
What? Oh, come on! If I was a little more your size. Yeah, cute.
Get a ticket to the Uncharted. Rated PG-13.
Here, put that in your ear. Hello? I can hear him sitting right next to you.
Adventure.
So much bone, so much blood.
Goes off the map.
He's threatening to kill me.
Don't touch your ear like that. You look like an idiot.
Get a ticket to the Uncharted. Rated PG-13.
What if you could have shades like these for a fraction of big brand prices? With Shady Rays, you can. We're an independent company, so we do things differently. We offer high-quality polarized shades for a reasonable price. And we personally replace any pair that gets lost or broken. And so far, we've racked up over 100,000 5-star reviews. I founded Shady Rays so that we could have sunglasses that stand up to whatever life throws at us. Order now and get 50% off 2 pairs at shadyrays.com.
Each shot has its own strategy. Each player, their own style. Whether you dink it, drive it, lob it, drop it, bang it, or spin it is entirely up to you. But we do keep score. We recognize the winners. Podiums are earned. If you want an edge, you best work for it. Electrum. Earn your edge.
Stay, play, and dine in Margaritaville. Escape while enjoying Margaritaville's signature casual luxury, fun, and laid-back hospitality. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
All right, folks, we are back. We've got the Newman and Wright duo on the court, and in tournament number 1 of the year, it was uncharted territory for them because they'd never played together before. But Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg have put a movie together that is getting great feedback from the audience. Just debuted last night in theaters, and thrilled to have Hollywood be part of pickleball. Oh,
looking for
Johnny
a
Pickleball
Showtime
Andrews goes for the Showtime shot between the legs to start with. That's Johnny Andrews. It's Riley Newman serving. Matt Wright. And already very interesting strategery here, folks. In tournament number 1, Riley Newman played on the left the entire time until the match for gold against the Johns brothers. They have already started with Matt Wright on the left side.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Matt Wright can't play on the left. He just, was in a position where playing on the right was the best selection when alongside Mr. Ben Johns, but he has not forgotten how to be an alpha.
And the hands battles, Junior Orr, new to this level, high-level tennis player, originally from Maryland, now in Fort Lauderdale. Got a lot of potential.
Oh yeah, the way that that young man moves already, very impressive. Looking to apply pressure, quickly feed off the third shot drives of Johnny Andrews.
Heavy forehand there gets them on the board. Right on the line back there. So, you know what Wright and Newman found was the dinks in the middle in the other formation were a safe place for their opponents to go. So now you've got the Wright forehand and the Newman backhand in the middle. Much different off the bounce with those 2 strokes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, so a weak return there from Andrews.
And the long arm of Matt Wright reaches in there. And, I talked to Riley Newman earlier this week. We had a little Texas versus Arizona battle, and he said, they hadn't really practiced this particular formation. It's not that they didn't think they could do it, but